The fuck? Pick Steve Harvey as the representative for all things black. Steve Harvey, let's keep this shit funky. Steve Harvey is on his third marriage. His third wife was mistress to his second wife. Yet, black people have anointed this motherfucker the oracle when it comes to black dating. This nigga wrote a book on dating. You on your third wife, homie. With all respect, why can't we pick a nigga that know what he's talking about? Not D.L. Hughley, married for 25 years, same woman. Steve Harvey. And now he met with Trump. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Is Donald Trump going on Family Feud?
All right, Alfred Telefero, Mr. Telefero TV. If you didn't see, that is the voice of Tony Rock, and he is talking about Steve Harvey. All right, for the past couple weeks, Steve Harvey has been a punching bag. Ever since he met with Donald Trump, decided to meet with Trump, President Trump to some, not to me, he's just a man that's in a position of power. It's been a war on anybody who's met with him, because right after you see the actions that Donald Trump is making, it's making everybody that met with him look like a freaking test dummy. They're literally using you for promo, literally using anybody that met with this man for promo. And now you just look foolish. You look foolish. Now it's like Donald Trump can say, well, we working on the black community. We met with Kanye West. He talked to the black people. We met with Steve Harvey. He knows all the black people and the women. We got it. We're working. They look crazy. So Tony Rock's like, look, I'm going to call him out. Now, I do believe a lot of people have been ready to call Steve Harvey out for quite some time. Y'all know Steve Harvey's one of my favorites. But even Mr. Telefero couldn't take up for Steve Harvey over the last couple weeks. It's been stressful, man. It's been tough because Steve Harvey's a guy that's helped a lot of people. He's in the community helping out the black brothers, especially. That's his expertise. He's been homeless before. He's doing a lot of camps and stuff like that, inviting some brothers to his crib and just talking to them for weekends at a time. I mean, the brother does a lot of good. We get that. But you go meet with somebody like Trump, you're opening yourself up for just a insult. Like, it's a little insult on his name and everything that he stood for. Now, I'm going to address what Tony Rock said on both sides of it. Here's the thing. I don't myself know why we allowed Steve Harvey to write a book about relationships. He has been married 3 times. I never got that in the first place. The guy's one of my top 5 role models I've ever had from afar. He's definitely top 5. I don't know why we decided to let this man be an expertise on marriages. I've asked people around me that in the past. We let him write a book. Then we turned around, let him write Think Like a Man, Think Like a Man too. Then we turned around, gave him a radio show, and he goes on TV and talks about relationships a lot of the time. I don't know why we let a man with 3 marriages have that kind of power. But I will say this about Tony Rock. It was like, why did we put him in position and not a D.L. Hughley? Have you ever thought that maybe it was about Steve Harvey's team, his strategy, the hard work he's put in? See, this is an opportunity to take a shot at Steve Harvey, but let's not take anything away from Steve Harvey. He's put in the work in the community. He's put in the work in his profession, ownership, investing his money. I think he said he was homeless close to 40. I think the Steve Harvey show happened around 40 for him. He was homeless up until that point. The Kings of Comedy, all that happening. He was homeless in his 30s or something like that. So let's not take anything away from this man, how he's been able to turn his life around late. A lot of people calling it quits around 30 and 40 from trying to go after the dream standpoint. So Tony Rock, even though I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, because yes, Steve Harvey looks crazy, meeting with Trump, let's not take anything away from what Steve Harvey has represented over the last 10, 15 years, the help that I just like seeing black brothers work, all right, and not selling their soul. And outside of this meeting with Donald Trump, I think Steve Harvey did a fabulous job of not selling his soul and trying to give back. So I ain't going to knock the man like everybody else is. We're going to call him out, and I'm with y'all there. But from the standpoint of saying the guy does no good, no, Steve Harvey does a lot of good. and he got to where where he's at because of hard work, dedication. All right, to answer your question, what do you think about Tony Rock calling Steve Harvey out, saying he doesn't need to be a black staple, he doesn't need to be a spokesperson for black people? I want to know your comments on this one. It's going to be pretty mixed, but I love these conversations in my comment box. Thank y'all for the time, love, and support. I don't take it for granted. My website, it drops March 1st. We ready, guys. Thank y'all for the time, love, and support. Salute. I'm out.